Tiger.
Trial. A few more seconds until he sets off. Come on, let's give him some encouragement.
The prologue is very short. There's nothing to manage. Put your foot down from the start. There'll only be seconds in it. Go! Step on it after the bends. Go! A right turn and it's the finish. Go on! Out to the line.
Prove me wrong. We could have hoped for a better start, but it...
that had a foregone conclusion. In such conditions, the science of placing is as important as fitness in the search for a good result. The brake still isn't done. They're stepping on the pedal at the front of the peloton.
The head of the virtual overall standings is ours. But don't get carried away. The stage is still long. Guys, at the beginning of this tour, the sprinters will not allow breakaways. If there are more than 5 or 6 riders in front, the sprinters will get their teammates to ride. You are 2 kilometers from the top. Of the climber standings. That's good. Keep it up.
The first intermediate sprint of the day will soon be fought out. The winner will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen. You are 2 kilometers from... got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Guys, you're 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Allez, plus vite, plus vite. Lâche rien. Continuez comme ça, les gars.
Allez les gars,
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton. Watch out, guys. We're coming to an exposed zone. As expected from the briefing, there's wind. Stay up front.
The peloton is 1 minute away.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute.
Okay, we'll consumer feed. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage. Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
Another 5 kilometers. The sprinters' teams are putting the peloton along at very high speed.
courage, on continue.
He's accelerating. Only 3 kilometers left for the peloton. Everything will come down to the sprint. Last kilometre for the peloton. The sprinters are in the front line. They will soon be burning rubber.
Last kilometer, you've got to sprint.
That is, you didn't prove me wrong. We take the polka dot jersey. It's the hot.
Nevers to Saint-Amand-Montrond is as flat as it is monotonous. Despite the presence of a few short climbs on the 4 laps around the finishing line, this stage looks promised to a sprinter.
Okay, I'll protect him. Guys, the final stretch is a bit strange. Once you're at Saint-Amand-Montrond, there'll be 4 laps to do before the finishing line, but all the laps aren't the same. I'll give you the details when we get there.
Vas-y, fonce!
Virtually, he takes the lead of the overall standings.
Allez les gars, on continue!
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Bravo les gars.
Lâchez rien! Allez!
Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The race leaders will soon be fighting it out for the first intermediate sprint of the day.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars, courage!
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The breakaway is losing ground. Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The riders are approaching the feed zone.
Guys, we're coming to Saint-Amand-Montrond. You'll be onto a small climb. Get a good feel for it, because you're going to have to climb it twice more. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
The riders are once again at the foot of the Côte de Groschaine. There will be another point that goes towards the mountains classification. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
You'll return once again to the finishing line to contest the intermediate sprint, guys. However, then you go off on a different lap.
The riders will soon be competing for the second intermediate sprint of the day. It will be fought out on the finishing line in Saint-Amand-Montrond.
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Allez les gars, on fait comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, courage. Courage.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Guys, the final lap is like the first. You know what to expect in the closing stretch. Good luck.
The final climb of the Côte de Gros Chêne is underway. It's the last difficulty on this stage.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. Now the road is free right to the finishing line. The terrain favours the sprinters teams and the sprint seems inevitable.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometres.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars.
Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Only 5 kilometers left. The sprinters' teams are driving the peloton at full speed.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars!
Teams are organising for the final showdown. The sprinters are primed. There will soon be burning rubber. The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. We retain the polka dot jersey. All isn't negative.
Time trial. A few more seconds until he sets off. Come on, let's give him some encouragement.
Okay, we're off. We've got about 1 kilometer before the foot of the first climb. We've got to find the right tempo as quickly as possible. Go! Go!
Allez, plus vite.
Come on! It will go uphill for 1.5 kilometers. Keep going. Stay focused. Go! Go! Stick to the tempo! Come on! Over the top! Go! Go! Next climb is 1 kilometer. Go! Go on! It's uphill for 3 kilometers. Once at the top, there will be no more obstacles. Go! Go! Keep going! 10 kilometers. Go! Dig deep! Go! Go! The intermediate time check is in 1 kilometer. Go! Go! You've got the best intermediate time. Go, go! You're in with a chance of victory, but be careful to save something for the finish. Come on! Step on the pedal to regain speed. Go!
Allez, allez. Allez.
Only 5 kilometers left. You'll soon be there. Go! Go! You'll soon be in town, so there'll be some bends. Watch out! Go! Go! Keep the handle running right to the end! It's perfect! Go! 2 kilometers left! Go on! It's straight ahead now! Go on! Full out! Go on! Another kilometer! Stick at it! To the end! Go on! Give it everything you've got!
We retain the polka dot.
Considered as open. The 3 climbs that lie within the final 70 kilometers should complicate the endeavors of the sprinters' teams. But once these obstacles are crossed, the road will be far more favorable to a peloton moving at top speed. But there will only be 30 kilometers left before the finish.
Peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway is widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings.
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The rider who wins the intermediate sprint will score 20 points. The second will pocket 17 points, while the third will pick up 15. The next difficulty is listed as third category.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
The Col du Pilon is now being climbed by the head of the race. Afterwards, it's downhill almost all the way to Lyon. Apart from the section that climbs inside the final 10 kilometers, from now on it will be downhill for the men in front.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
The descent has been completed. The riders will now follow a rising false flat that will take them all the way to the finishing line. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Allez les gars, continue là. Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. C'est bien. Allez les gars.
Ouais. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars.
Bravo les gars.
Allez les gars.
Bunched peloton.
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, continue là, plus vite, plus vite.
The red pennant. And the sprint is on.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
That can be said is, you didn't prove me wrong. We lose the polka dot jersey. It's a stage to be forgotten.